Yo, 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 everybody, and welcome to another stream where I will be playing some Stormbound with you guys. Well, we're gonna continue with the Brawl, and I already selected my Brawl deck. And as you have maybe watched the previous stream, this Brawl deck is quite similar. But you can maybe notice the Beast of Terror is gone. It was a 4-cost mana card, which I didn't use very often. Some occasions it was really good, but I think it's also very expensive for mana, and I will prefer to use an odd cost card like Rain of Frogs, and I replace it with Summon Militia. It's just 5 strength on the board, which is really good. Would also maybe like to think about green prototypes. So far, just go for Summon Militia, see how that goes on, get a bit more value on the board, and alternatively, I'm looking into placing Summon Militia with Confinement or Freebooters. A bit more expensive. Confinement is good when you play against big boys. Freebooters, well, once you are at the 8 mana slots or 9 mana, then Freebooters becomes really good because you can cycle into like the extreme valuable cards like Salty Outcasts, Sharpfist Exiles, Obsidian Butchers, Ember Hides. Those are the cards you want to play. Those are the cards that give you a lot of value. And also wondering about using Brood Sages or not. Had some good runs with Brood Sages, gave me lethal with Obsidian Butchers, but it's very situational and very hard to play with because you don't want to poison and create tokens that the opponent can use. So, well, that's a short overview of the deck I am currently running and what the thoughts are behind. I'm not gonna level the Toad, the Elevated Obsidian Butcher, because once I get the new legendary whatever, the new epic Toad Elder, I will use that in my deck. And I need to have him upgraded to level 4. Want to see that ability of the Hairy Chestnuts. Well, had some good plays. Currently a lot of people are grinding pretty hard. So let's see how far we can get. And start a match. Yo, what's up, Inventor of the Moon? Welcome, welcome. You're always here when you're studying, if I'm correct. It's pretty sweet. Oh, 52 is pretty nice. Are you going to get for the 70 crowns for the Mythic Tome? It's definitely worth it. Glad to have you here. Yeah, definitely. So Obsidian Butchers is... And you have like Azure Hedges, and I'm probably always gonna use Rain of Frogs because it's also 1 mana. Oh, nice. So that's even more, right? And you need 95 or something. Well, this guy is super... Cycle this one out. I think it's fine to go for this run. And then for Obsidian Butchers, I would like to use the Sharpfist Exiles, but everybody is using also Confinement. I think this way can put some serious damage on the board. If you just do it like this, then nobody can... well, you can still stand with Crimson Sentry, but I think it's fine. With Copper Skin Rangers and Ember Hides. That's a good turn. Clear everything, get 16 strength on the board. He has Ember Hides right now, then he converts everything back. Yo, what's up, Hollow? Yeah, definitely, it's super aggressive. That's why I use Summon Militia now. I'm gonna use this one. Let's just continue what we were doing. Just drain for a drain. Now I'm at 16 again. As our match continues. But this guy is super ballsy, starting with Azure Hedges. Well, the good thing about the super hyper aggro brawl is that the matches are really quick. Compared to the previous brawl where the matches were pretty slow. Truth to be told. Prefer a bit more speedy approach. I think I still want to play this one, right? I think I'm gonna play Sharp Fist, Salty Outcast, forward. Or, I mean this one. Get the value out of its ability. And then just push for 10 inside his base. We're getting in a stage where we can almost play all the cards. So I think I will just psycho out Summon Militia. Get like 7 mana. You didn't see Rain of Frogs yet. I was hoping for Rain of Frogs, Obsidian Butchers. I got nice Azure Hedges as well. I think I will cycle this one out for the new Toad. We get the Elder Toad. Hey, what's up, Jason? Welcome. Yeah, Gluxy is way too slow. It was also suggested in my previous stream. Hadn't played much Brawl since then. But then everybody, I think, agreed after seeing a couple of matches that it's just way too slow. I just a bit stupid, right? I think this is a big misplay what I'm doing right now. Come on. Oops. I wanted to... Big oof. Such a stupid play. What I just basically could have won all the ways. Even Azure Hedges right here was good enough. That was not questionable, that was just plain stupid. Like Obsidian Butchers is 5 strength on itself. So it was like super stupid. I think I will still gonna win. Because I got Heliotroopers Crimson and then Salty Outcast. It is really stupid. I might... It's gonna be tough to kill this one. Well, now I'm gonna... Just without any BMing, unintentional BM. Just gonna get the win. Not gonna make those stupid mistakes. Well, this game was in the pocket, but there are plenty of games or matches where things like that won't get so easy. I think you get punished real quick. So I know stupid anything. Just focus, win the matches, don't waste any coins. Yeah, you might be able to use a Gluxy if you are playing very equally. But I think at that point, someone's gonna make a mistake. Or his card draw is out of sync and he misses his synergy. Yeah, the inventor of the moon, you got the typos because you're also trying to study, remember? Doing too many things at the same time. Makes life extra difficult. Ooh, sweet. 20 base HP opponent. Nerf Boix. Nerf Boix, what's up? Say what? Nerf Boix just concede? Well, I gotta take my 200 coins, but this is a bit sad. Maybe he's still in milestone 1. It was super weird. No, Nerf Boy X 85. You don't get anything out of 85, right? I'm not sure why this guy just spends 150 coins or 200 coins just to concede. It's this boy. Anyways, we continue. I'm happy if we can get the Elder Toad a bit quicker so we can replace Braw Sages. Let's do it. Yeah, Beast of Terror is good. But I think if you want to play a card, you want to play an odd cost card. Because 80% of your deck is gonna be 2-cost Toads. So yeah, most of the games you're wasting 1 mana. And if you can utilize that 1 extra mana, that's why I have Summon Militia now. It's just to play Summon Militia at the end of your turn if you have 1 mana to spare. It's nice, 5 strength on the board for 1 mana, it's always good value. But then you can get your Salty Outcast and Sharp Fist Exiles a bit quicker in hand. If you return one of those cards 1 turn earlier in your hand, that's gonna make a whole, like the world of difference. Because if you get board control, then you would definitely just overrun your opponent. And your opponent needs to basically defend. Alright, let's find ourselves a next match. Alright, player 111551. Who is this mad lad? I don't even want to play Braw Toads, he's gonna immediately cycle it out. I prefer to have this one. He's played aggressive, but he's first. Never gonna play Rain of Frogs on an empty board. No clue what my opponent has in hand. If he has Obsidian Butchers, then it's just like, here, I give you the win on a platter. Enjoy it. If he has Amber Hides, it's gonna be ballsy. Yeah, maybe his Crimson Sentry is a bit better. At least I got a nice Crimson going on. Not gonna play this one anytime soon. Yeah, this might be already a quick game. It's such a bad thing. Missing so much strength already. And he basically starts off with 2 out of the 3 best, strongest cards. And he got very lucky that I probably played Helio Troopers and not Crimson Sentry. I'm gonna make that mistake in my upcoming matches. At least not when you are first. If you're first in this brawl, it's so bad. This brawl really is... You want to go second. There's nothing in this brawl that makes you be happy about going first. And this is also shitty. Ah, man. I think we lost. We didn't even cycle in Summon Militia. So we're wasting so much. And we need to sack this one. If we get too much damage, then it becomes too easy to win with a second Salty Outcast. I think I just lost this match already. Just pure on the card draw I got. Was horrible. Just spawn here. Oh, that's good. At least no more direct damage. Not sure how I can deal with this though. I need a mover. Ah, man. Can we get more unlucky in this? Yeah, Braw Toads is the worst. I just wanted to win one more match. Look at this. It is like oof on an oof. I never had this. He has like hit everything on curve. His only downside was that he played so many toads that he couldn't finish me with obsidian butchers. The rest of his card plays were always 100% countering mine. Well, Braw Toads can be interesting to move forward. We still... This is so stupid. Let's just concede. I'm not gonna waste any more of anybody's time on this match. It was the worst. This was the worst. We just have to win one more. Who was that player, by the way? He's like secret hiding himself. Oh, I don't even care. You paid for that match. How did you pay for that match? I'm not sure what you mean. But this match was like horrible. I want to... It's like everything. I just shouldn't play with... If I have an opportunity to start with Crimson Sentry, I would have kept Crimson Sentry for an Ember Heights combo later on. $69 crowns. I think you should definitely go for 70 crowns. Because then you get the Mythic Tome. Not sure if you want to go for the Elder. Eventually the Elders become available in the shop as well. And you can get them from Mythic Tomes, from Brawls. I think you only should go for the Elder if you really, well, if you play a lot of tournaments, so you can use it on equals. Or that you have a lot of fusion stones, so you can level it up to a reasonable level. If not, then I think it's better to just save your money, coins. Unless you have no intention to ever buy like a coin book. Like I will never buy a coin book anymore. It's just 100 coins and I get 30 coins in return. Of an off chance I'm hitting one of the cards that isn't level 5. So all my coins need to be spent in Brawl. And 3k is, as Hollow says, not much. Depending on your win rate. Like this is the second match I lose during this Brawl. But if your win rate is 50-50, then things get way more expensive. And better just buy those 100 coins books, get new card copies, level up your cards, improve your base HP, get easier high endings during the end of month season rewards. And come back later once you have you can easily compete, or at least a stable 50% win rate. Frostcan, oh my. Alright, let's do it. Let's do we. At least I got my summon militia right now. I want to play Salty Outcast first. But I also, yeah, maybe I just want to start this one. Keep some front. This isn't that good. I think I will just cycle it out. Crimson Ember Heights is nice. Let's focus on this match. Let's deny Frostka an easy win. If he has Ember Heights hit, then oh, this sex hit. It's a pity. Just cycles Obsidian Butchers and get an Azure. It's the worst. This is horrible. Horrible. Well, welcome on Twitch. Welcome on Twitch, Troxis. Twitch, YouTube, D-Live, Mixer, whatever. Whatever you prefer, man. Yeah, I think the daily shop became way better. Oh, that's nice. Helps my Sharp Fist exiles. It will equalize us out. He just played his Ember Heights. Let's cycle this one out. Get this one out as soon as possible. Let's play him right here. And then Sharp Fist exiles top corner. He's gonna use Confinement most likely. Confinement and has 3 mana left to deal with Heliotroopers. Most likely something he can do. I think his Totally Elevated is also max level, so it's 7 strength instead of 6. He might also be playing the new Toad Elder. Boing boing boing. Ooh, this is the best. This is the best. He's gonna spend 4 mana to beat the Sharp Fist. And it's a weaker Azure Hedges with Obsidian. I might even just go for Broad Sages right now. And Rain of Frogs. He just played as Obsidian Butchers. Just want to keep front. Spamming as much as I can. And he cannot deal direct base. Oh, I can now. If someone survives, it goes down for 5 more. Obsidian Butchers will finish it. That's also a tricky part if you use your Obsidian Butchers. Even Sharp Fist Exiles doesn't matter much if he clears up everything. This point is just all in or nothing. Let's beat Frostcon, boys. We can do it. We can do it. Right, that's good for him, but it's so hard for him to deal with my front at the moment. Oh, this is a smart play though. He's going down for 5. So I can play Toad the Elevated, it spawns here. Then Ember hides and then go for the kill. Nah, you don't need Toxic Sacrifice. You just need this. This is all we need, boys. An Obsidian Butcher. This is also one thing that is undervalued with Toad the Elevated. That it moves away, so empties up the spot. You did it! Nice. And we got our new Elder. This is gonna be the highlight of this brawl. Beating our big friend, Frostcan. And we got Hairy Chestnut. Look, behind this, it's a lot of hair. After surviving damage, drain up 1 strength of the damage received from the enemy base. So this is gonna be, like Broad Sage is already better, right? Because it's gonna be 2 more strength on level 1. Let's pimp up the boy. Where are you, Chesty? Let's spend all those fusion stones. Fusion stones, fusion coins. Tomato, tomato. I think we can go to level 4, right? Oh, bye bye. Bye bye, fusion stones. Bye bye. So now we're gonna wait for 10 more copies. And then maybe we're going to upgrade to level 5. But maybe not. We're in no hurry. But level 4 at least. Because I'm gonna play this on outside the brawl as well. The surviving train up 2 strength. So it deals 2 damage, which is amazing in this brawl. Doesn't movement, so with its 12 strength already. Gets more too, like if you use Copper Skin Ranges, Crimson Sentry, this guy is gonna drain the shit out of it. And I can use it to Crimson Sentry, collateral damage, drain. We can go all in with this one. Well, bye-bye, Broad Sages. You're awesome. But not as awesome as Hairy Chestnuts. So the number 5 cards. Whoop whoop. Let's do it. Jaguar God. Meet your maker. Bam bam bam. Oh man, I'm looking forward to getting Hairy Chestnuts as an opening card. It's like, oh, here, eat some value, dude. Do you know this Toad? It's 12 strength. It's gonna hurt your base. Say hello. I'm gonna use this one. This one eats it up. It's an obsidian thingy, but I wanna keep this one for now. If he makes a mistake, he's gonna get punished. I think this is fine for now. It's somewhat out of reach for his Ember Heights. Because he needs a 2 movement and he just played Salty Outcast. So it's Crimson Azure. You don't want to play Azure Hedges. Is it worth to spend 45 fusion stones to put it to level 3? Well, completely depends on how you want to use it. If your average card level is level 3, then it's definitely worth it to get it to level 3. I think it's always reasonable to get it maybe -1 level on your average card level. If it's a good card and you really want to play with it. Oh dude, what is this guy doing? Is he giving this win on a platter? For reals? So what do we want to do? I think we want to cycle this one out. Hello. So we're just gonna eat this. And we're gonna cycle our Rain of Frogs as well. But then it gets hopefully back in our hands. Not farther away than one turn. We have so much value on the board. 17 and 7. You just use Azure Hedges. People, stop using Azure Hedger. You shouldn't use it. Nah, Copper Skin, Ember. Still kill Ember Hides. Bring it back to 1. Oh no. It becomes 16, right? And this 9. That's 5. It's fine. It is all dandy and fine. You're gonna cycle Azure Hedges. Never gonna use it now. Let's hope for some ballsy chestnuts. Say hello to my chestnuts. So what should we do? I'll just play this one here. Get trigger on. I don't want to play too much in Crimson Century right here. So I think I will just pull it right here. He has like 9 damage on his baseline he needs to do, or 9 damage. And he only has 15 HP left. See? And now we still have Ember Heights right here. It was by far the better play. Well, this jumps here, so... Or maybe not. Might also jump here. It drains 1 damage again. That's funny. At least for me it is. Not for him. Oh, he also has his Hairy Chestnuts on level 1. Oh, that's not strong enough, dude. What's up? Sweet. Let's cycle this one for maybe something better. Oh, I just already gave up. He wasn't looking happy. You should have drained your Helio Trooper. Probably. That might have not been a bad game. Make one big dude. Maybe a bit wonky against a confinement though. But he still needed to clear up his front. So I think it would have been fine. Indeed. It would definitely be a fine move. Like the off chance he had the Copper Skin and then... Well, you could also use Copper Skin Rangers and then his own Ember Heights. If you got lucky draw. This way was maybe a bit safer. Maybe not the most valuable one. Or the most aggro. But we're already really looking good. Training 4 strength of his base. Yo, Trox is in the house. Hello, hello. Well, he knows what I'm playing. Because he's also watching my stream, or maybe not at this moment. For sure, we're gonna play Hairy Chestnuts. Denies him any Copper Skin Ranger play, if he had any. Or Beast of Terror. Yeah, it's not looking good. If you face this one. It's a good one opener. Move these guys. You don't like shades. That's a good one. I would like to have a Crimson Sentry. Place it right here, damage this one, drain. And then suck this one dry. Not gonna place this one anytime soon. So if we Ember Heights, though the Elevate will spawn in front of this one. With 2 for 10, so it survives with 2 HP. I think that's fine. Ooh, too bad. He just says on the Twitch stream his whole hand is poison. So he's like a bit salty. He cannot do anything because of hairy chestnuts. You can still do it, right? If you poison, then Ember Heights. And Ember Heights drains 8. You receive 2. But then it gets killed. Just a bit more painful. I think he will just go in. Put on the base pressure. I got Sharp Fist, Obsidian, and Summon Militia. Gonna Psycho out Azure, I think. Well, this is good. So now I can play Sharp Fist Exiles and then Obsidian. Should I do that one? I want to kill all the minions, so let's do it. Denies him any front. He gets 1 token he can drain from me, but that's not sufficient. Let's cycle this one out because we just played Obsidian Butchers. We only use Azure Hedges for Obsidian Butchers, or maybe for Salty Outcasts and run in the base, but he's still at 17. Yeah, he's gonna sweat. Like, what you gonna do against this? Many big boys. It only drains 1 HP, so it's not the worst. Well, now it drains only 2. Yeah, I would like to get all the value of all these cards. It's 6, right? So I can. This one is a bit awkward. I think this is pretty sweet, to be honest. Well, let's start with Order. Because we want those cards quicker in our hands. Probably shouldn't matter this much this game, but it's just too good to keep that in mind when you're playing. Okay, stay focused. Yeah, now there's like 24 in front of his base, 10 on his base. It's a tough one. Sharpest Exile is gonna be strong. Confinement, that's pretty sweet. If he kills it, and my Sharpest Exile has 2 string. Then I will place it on inside his base. Go to elevated side. Just spawn here. It's annoying. Probably gonna feel bad about this. Because I got Ember Heights, right? This gets 8, that's 15. think at this point we're just gonna go for the clear. Protect, maybe do a bit of damage with him. We are getting Obsidian Butchers back. Yo, what's up, Wolf? Welcome. Happy to see you again on the stream. You're fighting against Struxis, a fellow viewer. But it's in a very tough spot. Look, I already got Hairy Chestnuts back. This is a weird match. He plays Toxic. They might probably able to deal with this one. Go for the Obsidian. Will be enough. Check this one out. I think we just go for a base lock. Maybe shoot first. Maybe let's play this so we cycle into Salty Outcast. This is even the best. It's like double base lock. You can have it. He knows. Just double base lock all the way. Say hello. Keep Salty Outcast. Well played, sir. Yeah, had a very good opening. If he had poison in his hand and I just opened with Salt Hairy Chestnut. I'm not sure why I completely always say salty chestnuts. I think it's just something some weird ass association. Alright, let's continue. Nice. Yeah, and you're on the stream. You can join the ranks of people who have played against me this brawl. If it's worth anything. It's nice to get some feedback of my opponent's hand at the start when I'm playing. Not that it would have mattered, but... Oh, nice. Those are really good. I'm gonna play some Swarm the upcoming week. Getting 2 legendaries out of the Mythic Tome, it's always like, ah, sweet. Right, opponents. Opponents, let's come. Let's have a battle. Feels good playing with Hairy Chestnuts. Hairy Chestnuts. It sounds disgusting, Hairy Chestnuts. Putting in Bladestorm. I don't know if Bladestorm is gonna be good. 6 mana. If you're gonna spend 6 mana to deal maybe on average, if you're lucky, 9 AoE damage. And if Bladestorm hits Hairy Chestnuts, You only deal 1 damage and 2 damage to your own base. Oh, 5. Ah. I think it's too expensive. 5 mana Bladestorm. That's how much I play Bladestorm that I just forgot the mana cost. Oh, it's 5. It's cheaper than Victors of the Melee. I like Victors of the Melee way better. On average. So how are you guys doing? Almost weekend. Anybody has something nice planned for himself or herself to do? Tell me, Truxis, what is that you're talking about? That's something better. Nice. Yo, what's up, Brian Lazarda? Ah, Curse of Strings. Yeah, that's a tricky 7 cost mana card. Like, I wouldn't even matter if someone spent 7 mana to convert my salty hairy chestnuts. Then I think I would be happy. Because most likely he spends his whole turn converting 12 strength. And then I will just go ham on his baseline. Toxic Sacrifice wasn't bad though. Especially with green prototypes, like you played it. I think you play so many high cost cards that sacrificing one of them might be a bit rough. Yeah, Brian, you can always wait until I'm in a match. And then you can join. Then you are safe. I just played against Truxis. It was pretty nice. You did not win though, but he got his 1 crown he needed for his mythic dome. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. If it's like a game changer, you can use a high cost card. But I'm really on the aggro route right now. Going with plenty of locals cards. 2 1-drop cards. To cycle even faster. Into the upper echelon of the Toad era. Region or whatever. Yo, what's up, Lone Wolf? So many people with multiple nicknames. Glad to have you on board. Yeah, if you don't have Shadowfang cards, it's gonna be tricky. Especially if you don't have many Toads. Like, I think you can go pretty far with a high level Sharpfist Exiles and Salty Outcast. If you have at least those 2, it helps a lot. Because those are the cards you actually want to play. Yeah, and Ember Heights. I'm not sure that Totally Elevated is a must-have. Obviously, value-wise it's nice, but it isn't one of the big cards you want to play and cycle into as soon as possible. Oh, this takes a while. I want to reach 250 crowns. I'm not getting there if the matching against opponents take this long. Yeah, still like wait ... takes forever ... Yeah, it is fun that you play a winter deck. Only I've seen people playing Shadowfence so far, which makes sense because the Toads only cost 2 mana. Like there's no mana gain that equals dropping your card, all your cards in your deck to 2 mana. Well, maybe just go for the Mythic Tome. If you can get a 50-50 win rate, might be worth it. And yes, one on Curtis, this takes quite a long time. Not sure if I'm ever gonna make 250 crowns this way. Maybe I will just continue playing until I get 10 card copies. But then I don't have 250 fusion stones to upgrade another new Elder card to level 4, if it's a good one. That I also want to play outside of the Brawl. Ironclad deck. Like, yeah, maybe similar, right? If you have an Ironclad deck and you just put in the neutral Toads. Yeah, Obsidian is pretty sweet. But it needs a lot of cards, because you need to use Rain of Frogs and you need to use Azure Hedges to make Obsidian really good. And having those cards lined up is situational. Luckily there are 2 sets of cards and you can counter your opponent. As we can already seen in multiple matches, people just play Azure Hedges and then they die. Because I think like, hey, that's a good idea to just play Azure Hedges without popping it and then use Obsidian Butchers myself. Obviously, if I didn't have Obsidian Butchers, then they could maybe get away with it. I think maybe at the beginning people also just go for the first milestone for free. So they don't really care what they play. So just think like, it's free anyways, and I want the Humble Book. Noise. It's Savannah with the Hippo. Jane Infection. Well, hope she doesn't die of the infection. We go second, so I'm happy about it, and we got Sharp Assist and Obsidian. Gonna psych out Copper Skin Rangers. Don't have Amber Heights in my hand. Sure if I already did the emotes. Yeah, definitely it's tricky. This is a weird move. Let's see how it pans out. At least we're gonna make a really big Sharpest Exiles this way. Maybe this isn't the best play with Copper and then trains for 12 strength Ember Heights. But also here Crimson would be really bad. I don't care as much for his Obsidian Butchers right now. Because he has his Ember Heights. Ah, come on. Well, luckily only level 4. But still with a Salty Outcast. It's gonna defeat me real quick. except if I do this. Getting 2 isn't that bad. Chipping him down as well to 16. Blah, 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 blah. And I got a 20 strength coming forward. So it's sooner or later he needs to confine it. And I got Crimson Sentry, totally elevated. The jump's also maybe away. So I could clear something on my baseline. Yeah, this is a good turn. Because you go on the defensive route. You can only play one more card. This is annoying though. Let's get lucky and get our Ember Heights. Noise. I think he just played his Ember Heights. Might be fine to play it right now. Otherwise I would have played totally elevated. Yeah, still hope that maybe one day we get a brawl that costs, or at least friendly brawl matches. Where we can, just like equals and current levels, we have brawl. Where you can just play the current brawl rules with a friend. That would be awesome. Obviously you can have a lot of good stuff there, but I think it's fine. Even got our second Hairy Chestnuts. This guy is gonna be a sad panda. I think we're just gonna deny everything. Yeah, for Shadowfen this is a really good Elder. Because that other one, the Raven one, is like super hyper aggro. And with this one, Shadowfen can go also a bit in the late game, chipping opponents down. It was the only kingdom that couldn't chip. So now it can as well. Like if games go into a stalemate, you have something to chip your opponent's base. I think this is a game, right? Look at this. 11, 12, 11, 14. 2 salty Hairy Chestnuts. And this will drain as well for 2 again. And it will drain 2 again. And this will do 6 damage. So that's 8 already. It even helps it. This guy just do not give a thing anymore. He's all for it. And it was poisoned in this one as well, so it's going wild. You don't want this one. We want to clear stuff right here and protect our own base, basically. Not sure if this is the best way to do it, but at least we've got our own baseline protected. And it's gonna be so awkward for him to deal with these 2 guys. Like in the off chance he could come back, I denied him. This is insane. What's going on here? This one is also poison. Just its effect is like chilling. Well, GG. Drain him. Yeah, he just became a salty, threw away his phone, walked away the room. Can't really blame him. It's a bit sad ending. Look at these guys already so far. I want to be there as well. 250. So I want to meet Bus Chopper again. Ah man. If I always face Frostcan or Bus Chopper, I would love to have all my cards max level. Just to be on equal footing against them. I think 1 or 2 level lower. 2 cards 1 level lower isn't that bad. There isn't. You always need to do poison damage with Toxic or Crimson. But what I really like is Witches of the Wild. But that's not really what you're asking. Got my hairy chestnuts. Look at this start. Gonna keep everything. Because this is also pretty sweet. This basically deals only 6 damage. Because it gets 2 back. Ghost. GT. Let's fight. Alright, alright. I like what you're doing. And now don't use Obsidian Butchers. Ah, too bad. Should we just go ham on this guy's base? I think we can. Just for now, keep the Zero Hedges and Obsidian Butchers to finish it off. We got Crimson, so we can get a lot of movement. He's already conceding. It would be quick. Yo, what's up, Toxic Coxy? Welcome to the stream, dude. Just chilling here. Yeah, this is game. Just out of reach, so I can use the Zero Hedges as well. Tadoom! Walk in the base. Well, good luck, Inventor of the Moon. And I will see you next time when you study and I start streaming. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see that one in play. Also like the green, like to your opponent's base. Feels pretty strong. Let's gonna grab some water real quick. still on time. We could be the ... Oh man. Just tell me what we could be, please. Oh man. I look at Harry Chestnuts and Sharpfist Exiles. And someone be laughing at me and saying, here, take the win. They just play Sharpfist Exiles so I can make a bigger Sharpfist Exiles. That's just amazing. I think I'm gonna cycle out Azure. Alright. We muted this guy because he's like a panda or something. It is broken. We just play them next to each other because of Crimson Sentry. Nicely protects our base. So say hello to the big boys. You small little Sharpfist Exiles toady. I'm gonna wreck you. Jump, little raven, jump. It's funny, it's like a winter. And these birds look like little ravens. Yeah, I hope so. Let's BM a little bit back. Oh, thanks, dude. Just strong enough so he could get drained once more. Let's give this guy some friendly bullshit. Just put a big boy in his front. This guy likes to BM, so let's give him some BM, right? He's so good. So that's BM versus BM. Now let's quit it, because it's super boring. Let's not give him any handshakes. We don't care. Alright. BM is answered. Could have just be the better person, but I didn't. Think I lowered myself to his level of spamming. But it's fine. It is all fine and dandy. Now let's never sink to that level again of counter BM. But I remember that guy spamming multiple times as well on ladder. If it rage quits him a little bit, and other people are safe for a couple of hours before he returns to the game. Tell me, Toxic Cacti, what is this wonderful idea you're speaking of? Let's to quicken these waiting times. It will be amazing. Well, thanks. You did it. Best 7 samurai. Alright, dude. Not sure which samurai you're talking about. It's got Salty, got Amber, got Copper. You got Lime Limbs. It's funny. think it's fine like this. If this guy plays a level 3 Lime Limbs, then get some more forward movement. Yep, but then you need to trigger it on your own Elder. So you have to use Crimson Sentry or Toxic Sacrifice. It doesn't leech 3 from the base. If it receives 3 damage, or at least 3 damage, it will leech that much from your opponent's base. But if it only receives 1 damage and it can drain 3, then it still does 1 damage and gains 1 strength. Yeah, what's up, Amesho? Welcome, welcome. I mean, not here. Sweet. It's a weird turn of events. I think my card draw is really bad, but so is his. So even, so I think, well, if you can trigger it, it's always nice. But it isn't that awesome as Witches of the Wild, because that has the same leveling steps as the Hairy Salty Chestnuts. What? Why did he do that one, not this one? Ah, maybe he's afraid. These turns are so awkward. Dude, internet. Focus. Oh, we got our first 2 damage. This weird match. I can never trigger any of my abilities. I think it was smart that he just destroyed everything. And disregarded, killing his own tokens. Because I hadn't seen any obsidian butchers from my side. So we're gonna cycle Rain of Frogs first. Get it back to obsidian. I'm not sure what I was doing. I was completely somewhere else with my brain. So I was thinking I was draining it. Oh man. Alright, let's focus back on the match. Too bad. I think you should be not overspending anything to get an Elder. I think you need to be have a solid cash reserve, coin reserve to get it. Yes, Amber Hides will be annoying. It will be a big one. This is fine. I don't want copper skin, but I don't want just hoping for something good. I'm gonna do a super aggressive move right now. He just played his Obsidian Butchers. Yeah, but you don't want to be a few coins short of reaching a next milestone. That feeling is really bad. If you don't have enough coins. Nice. It's also fine because it drains 3 more. So he's getting close to death. Like an Obsidian Butchers and a Salty Outcast now, vanilla is enough. Interesting decision. So this drains 2 again as well. This won't move. Ah, what is smart to do? This is so awkward. I think I will just do this. Just make a solid aggressive stance. Just overload his own baseline, where it becomes impossible to deal with it anymore. He's Cluxy. Even if he has Cluxy, he just only gets Copper Skin Rangers. It doesn't give any front. And he gets drained. O2. That's fine. You're getting 10, so now Salty Outcast will do the deal. I think he just gave up, because otherwise he would have attacked Heliotroopers, right? Well, getting in for 2. This gets 8, but it's 15. $15 plus 8 is 23. So he can Toxic Sacrifice again. That will be very annoying. But this is just the best what I could come up with after realizing this is an ultimate Toxic Sacrifice play. But then this survives for 1. Need to spend another card. It's already 3 cards getting wasted. Well, drain for 1 more. That's always sweet. I'm not gonna use this one. If I get Obsidian Butchers, I think I can just use all of his. GG, dude. Thank you for all the tokens. noise. We got the extra milestone. 50 fusion stones, which is awesome. At least we're gonna go for this one. Get 7 copies. That's so many fusion stones. Right, let's do one more. And the grind continues. I just don't know what to talk about anymore. Just waiting until I get another match. Just chilling. Just chilling. Hashtag chilling. Sometimes I feel like I can just entertain a lot. And other times like this, I'm just getting a bit in chill mode when I watch this screen for too long. Feel free to ask me anything to live up my spirit once more. Yo, Truxic once again. What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, it feels bad for you. I'm feeling ya. I keep these two. For I'm not gonna keep this one. Keep Obsidian Butchers always. Ooh, hairy chestnuts. You are never lucky. You just jinxed yourself. You shouldn't jinx yourself. Now I feel bad winning against you. Because it also costs you coins. It costs my... If I lose, it costs me even more coins. Like there's no win-win situation here. But it feels so bad. Knowing that you are trying hard. And then I'm here to... Feels like the Reaper. Here's a gift. Take the win. But don't queue against me again. You needed more, man. I can take 200 coins. Or 300 coins. This is fine. Nah, you shouldn't feel bad. I think this is fine. You just take it. You're in my stream always, man. This is my gratitude towards you. But I'm gonna queue again. And I will be that lenient next time. Next time I don't give you 300 coins. You're welcome. Kingmaker 17. Now let's crush this guy. Yeah, someone needs to be the good guy in the storyline. It's better be me. Helping an awesome dude out. I'm a whale, so I'm not feeling anything. Think we just do it something like this. Let's get something better. And that's 2 already. Chipping him down. Not sure if I do the emotes already. Yo, what's up, Daupyo? Thanks for following me, dude. Hashtag Mixer. Don't have that many Mixer viewers, especially for Stormbound, but happy to see some love going from there. Or what's going on here? Basically, don't want to. We want to destroy his front, so we're gonna do it like this. Keep these in the hands. To push for damage. Can we play whack-a-mole with these reds? Tick, 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 tick. Well, they edge nudge a little bit when we tap them. That's something. Oh, he also got his hairy balls. But you know what I'm gonna do? It's 14, it's 11. Maybe we can get something better. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we just ignore this guy. No need to touch his hairy chestnut balls. We just go for our own salty outcast. Hopefully this keeps up some front. We got a Azure Hatches, which is awesome to go a bit forward. Things go bad. We're just gonna crush this guy. Kingmaker. Dude. Do you know you're talking to? Gonna beat the king out of you. Like Azure Hatches right here. It will spawn there right then. That's annoying. Ooh, thanks. Hashtag thanks a lot. And that's game. That's how we do it. We win another 300 gold match. After our first loss against Truxis. It's on. Mr. Kingmaker, how high is he? In some brawls that guy is always pretty high. But he needs to be somewhere here. Top 10. Haha. Easy mode. Easy mode. We're gonna all beat all the top 10s. It's fine. At least we are over 50%. Another 20 HP, dude. Zero hype again. We're gonna destroy these guys. All those big boys. Look at these big boys going. Being tough and all. Always in the top 10 of Brawl. Meeting their doom against me. My Helio Troopers is safe right now, that's sweet. Do you want to wait? It's only 11. I think we're gonna wait for a second. Playing Sharp Fist Exiles. Not the biggest fan of this play though. But he just played as Ember Heights. Maybe I can get a little bit like additional force strength out of Sharp Fist Exiles. Ouch. He's so mean. I haven't done anything wrong against him. Yes, it is better. So I got a lot of strength on the board, which is pretty sweet. Where's Obaub? Say what? Is that a new meme I'm missing because I live under a rock? Yeah, this is annoying. Because I'm weak against these. Yeah, it's stupid. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Because he gave me an entrance forward. So I'm gonna cycle this one for Crimson. Just what I ordered. I said, please give me a Crimson Sentry. And then I got a Crimson Sentry. I think we just go in for 5. Getting there. Chipping him down. I guess he has Obsidian Butchers. It's Nick of your sub. I'm hungry. Oh yes, that's annoying. At least he will die next turn. He just played his own Obsidian, right? So this one is a bit more safe. think we go all in. We just go YOLO here. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but we are all what's going to be happening. We should get our obsidian butchers back earlier. At least that's the theory. If he plays a Sharpest Exiles, we are dead. But we just hope that we can put a Salty Outcast in his base. And an Obsidian Butchers in his base. Or at least a Salty Outcast. It is fine. He gets 2 damage now. So we're getting close. Real close. If he attacks, he always attacks right first. We're just gonna base lock on him anyway. And this, people, is how you beat the top dogs. This is how we're gonna beat the top dogs. Unless he has flood the gates. Booyah! And this is why we should be number 1. Sarah Hype number 2. He just spent 500 coins to get base luck. But he was doing pretty well. So I got really lucky there. I think I made the right decision to go all in. And I think he made the wrong decision by using Beast of Terror. Well, he had Beast of Terror, but he shouldn't have Beast of Terror in his deck in the first place. But he has done a real nice job already, getting 227. Badam pachoo. Weird now. It just. By the way, I'm gonna make some advertisement of my own Discord server here. So if you really like what I'm doing and want to chat with me off stream, and want to do some cool stuff, then you should definitely join my Discord server. Because there we can have a chat off stream. You can chat with other people as well, talk about Stormbound, talk about other games, talk about cool stuff. So feel free to join me there. You're getting more and more people, so it's gonna be more fun as time progresses. So this is some sneaky advertisement, but it's good advertisement. I'd just like to have a nice server where people can have some fun as well. Now we're just gonna wait until we find our next opponent. By the way, Troxys, don't queue. Alert, alert, don't queue. I want to face you again. Or maybe it's the other way around. I have a bit of a level advantage. Oh, sweet. So then we are in a good spot. Don't want to have that do it. Whatever. Nice. Finestano, 19 HP. Can be a tough opponent again. You got a really sweet start. You're gonna play these first. We're gonna separate them for any toxic sacrifice shenanigans. Keep Azure Hedges for any Obsidian Butcher's play. If he has Obsidian Butchers. I'm always like, does he see? And then Sharpest Exiles, boom. 50 strength in the face. One can dream. Now we got our Rain of Frog, so we cycle out Azure Hedges. If you do it like this. Should have played it on the right maybe. This is a good defensive position. Put something in front of Harry Chestnut, so a direct kill is very difficult. Also curious about the whole mixer dude. Oh, he's not happy. Most likely has poison, like copper skin or something, and is scared to use it. You should. I don't think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world for him. Oh, this is gonna do a lot of damage because this is 1. This is 5, so it's another 2, and then this one attacks. I'm getting my value out of this one. Insanely good. Ooh, drain it good. He just quit it. He's like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I triggered this Elder like infinite amount of times. Oh well, it's a good one. If you're bad with Ironclad, look at my videos. I think I have a solid range of decks with Ironclad on my VODs on YouTube. Yeah, that Chestnut's value, that guy just made me like Rovlol. The guy was like, oof. What did I do? Why did I do this? What happened? Most likely he didn't play much against Elders and he was not anticipating this far ahead. Alright, I'm gonna have a short break. So, for anybody who leaves in my short break and don't want me to return, then thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And awesome if you follow me, subscribe to my channels, join me on Discord and have a good time all together. And I will also show you this deck list so far, so you can have a little bit of fun looking at the cards I'm using and grind the top ranks. I think this is a solid deck. It's a lot of situational stuff going on, but it works, so that's pretty sweet. So if you're leaving, then goodbye. If you're staying, then I will see you in a minute or two. Thank you very much, cheese.